Jumat suiva. Kylille. Ihan tämmönen pieni uinuva kyläpahanen Alaskan mettässä. Tai joku cool nuoriso näkee. Täällä on joku keski-ikä varmaan 65, niin sit kun täällä on 5 nuorta, niin sit ollaan silleen oh my god. Meistä Sale on tullut jotenkin legendoja täällä, mistä nuoret puhuu.
Ready to veni vidi veki?
I'm ready to talk to Tessa.
No niin, nyt otetaan selvää, mikä se Tessa oli ihmisiä, koska se oli ilmeisesti äitin parhaita kavereita.
Try to keep in mind that your memory of her is 10 years out of date.
Yeah, well, it wouldn't be if she reached out to me while I was in Fireweed, which she didn't.
Ollaan katkeri siitä, ettei se
So I'm
meitä.
guessing this is Michael?
Okei, Tessas Cafe, Alaska. Ois siisti päästä käymään tämmöisessä paikassa. Ois tavallaan tosi siisti käydä tämmöisessä paikassa. Tää on ihan leffa-setting oikeesti. On semmonen paikka kuin Finland, joka sijaitsee... terveydeksi. Joka sijaitsee Yhdysvalloissa Minnesotassa. Finland-niminen paikka. Ja se muistuttaa tätä. Mä oon kattonut siitä paikasta videoita. Mulla oli jossain vaiheessa semmonen, että mä teen video, missä mä lähden Suomeen. Mutta Amerikkaan Suomeen. Okei, hittasko nyt se pandemia? Onks täällä vaan liian kylmä? Onko sulla flunssa? Mut siis joku päivä mä vien meidän Finlandiin, mutta Amerikkaan. Ja se tulee olemaan tällainen paikka. Ja täällä on nyt tää cool nuori. Tervehdys.
Hey you.
Hey, isn't it your day off?
Yep, we're here as patrons. Tyler, meet Michael. This is the annoying coworker I was telling you about.
Joku ihastus kuitenkin.
I was there for your introduction to marshmallow vodka and wine coolers, and I've only worked my way up to annoying coworker. Rude.
Don't worry, she told me exactly how miserable she'd be in this town without you.
It's so good to finally meet you. The Tyler talk goes on 24/7, so I feel like I already know you.
No ihana tuleekin paikkaan, missä kaikki tietää susta kaiken, koska sun sisko on puhunut susta.
You here to grab some stuff for the homestead, or?
Yeah, we decided it'd be easiest if we just stayed out there. We'll get it cleaned up faster if we literally cannot escape it.
Oh, pikku kirvesduuni tohon.
Efficiency. Cannot wait for us to
Tää
get
purkaa
out
se
of here.
testosteroni johonkin.
What's that?
Michael is moving to Juneau too. We were thinking of being roommates.
Okay.
Thinking about it? You better not be backing out on me. The only thing that gets me up some mornings is marking one more day off the calendar.
Don't worry, she won't. We'll get the house sold, and you guys can move on.
There could be room for you too.
For sure. The more Ronins, the merrier. I'm studying to be a chef, so, you know it'll be good eating. And hey, I only snore during allergy season. And baseball.
How can I say no to that?
You okay?
Dead on my feet, girl. Got up at 4 to fish before work. It's been a day.
Oh, you like to fish?
Yeah. There's this spot called Buzzard Hole I go to at least twice a week. It's like an hour drive, but it's so chill. Especially first thing in the morning.
Shut up. I used to go there all the time.
For real?
Yeah.
Nice.
Hey, well, if you want to go sometime, holler at me.
Holler at me. Todellakin
Cool.
lähdetään kalaa.
Most guys I know get all smeagol about their fishing spots.
Oh, look at you two. Bonding over the most slow and boring way to kill an animal.
She's just jealous because she couldn't catch a fish, even if she filled the lake with cyanide
I'm
first.
not... Never mind. Tyler, we better get started with our shopping.
Michael vaikuttaa ihan hyvältä äijältä.
I'll be around if you need
Ihan
anything.
chilli. Ei hyvä poikaystävä ehdokas Älisen. Sitten se juoksee vauhdilla. Nyt mentiin. Tässä on joku muisto.
I want to have the crispy tocino and noodles and spring rolls.
Oispa spring rollsia nyt.
Cake for dessert?
Easy, easy, my hungry goblins. We have to leave some food for the other customers.
But Auntie
Maistuis.
Tessa said we can have whatever we want.
Maistuis. Kiinalainen maistus nyt.
Man, I miss Tessa's cooking. She still make those, what are they called? Fried banana rolls?
Tehran?
Right.
No, I'm pretty sure she made them special for us.
Mistäs tänne mennään sisään? Liukuovet ja kaikki. Hello.
Well, hello, Miss Ronan. Did you forget something in the office?
No, just doing some shopping. You remember my brother, Tyler?
Your brother? Oh, right, Tyler. What a pleasant surprise.
Didn't Allison tell you I'd be by today?
Yes, I think she did. I just didn't expect to see such a dapper young man.
Well,
Oleskellaan,
I
kun
did
oltiin
shop
ehdolla
this
tyyliin
morning.
pormestariksi tai jotain.
Did you just get back into town, or?
More or less. We've been working out at the old house, but surprise, surprise, after 10 years of sitting empty, it was missing a few things, hence the supply run.
Ah, right. Well, we'll get you set right up. It must be nice to be home.
I'm not sure nice is the word
Vähän
for
niin ja
it.
näin kyllä.
Oh,
Näillä seteillä
of
niin en
course.
tiedä, olisiko se nyt kauhean kiva.
I assume being there feels complicated.
That's
Vähintäänkin.
one way
Vähintäänkin
to describe
monimutkaista.
it.
Well, don't let me keep you any longer. I'll be here if you need anything.
Oh, hey, is Tessa around today?
The wife's not in at the moment. I'm sure she'll be around later, though.
Aha, Tessa ei sota.
Okay, so we need candles and an all-purpose cleaner.
Plus snacks and drinks.
Kynttilä ja puhdistusaine. Mulla ei ole varmaan puhelinta mukaan, että me voidaan ottaa
I don't
kuvan
have
niistä
my
sun.
phone on me. And you know you could just Google all this later, right?
Are you kidding, Allison? Old fishermen aren't gonna share this kind of juicy intel on the internet.
Se tulla paikalliseen katselemaan. Okei, eli mitä se oli? Pesuainetta ja siellä alkavaa. Oliko se candles? Oliko kynttilöitä?
Wait, the Trout King is still here.
Siinä on
Let's
kynttilöitä.
see. Fresh cut peonies, triple layered chocolate chip cake, toasted marshmallow.
Are you
Mikä syö
doing a
tuoksi?
dramatic reading of the fancy-ass cookbook?
Nope, just browsing these fancy ass candles. You only
That
live
pumpkin's
once.
huge.
Kynttilät löytyy. Sä halusit niitä snäkkejä, mutta ne on nyt vikana. Pesuainetta. Semmonen yleispesuaine. Se tossa.
Any opinion on cleaning products?
Only that using them is an unfortunate way to spend an afternoon.
Boomerang by Organic Clean. Jatketaanko meidän äitin linjalla, vedetään tätä orgaanista elämäntyyliä, tämmöistä niinku eco-friendly meininki, koska se äiti ilmeisesti oli sellainen.
Organic's better.
Se meni kasuaalisti taskuun. Otetaanko
Need
me
help
vielä?
with something?
Ah, just do an inventory. You don't want in on this. Trust me.
Check, check, check.
Hey Tyler, remember the Trout King?
Yeah, I saw it. I thought Tom might have retired him by now.
You kidding?
Well,
He
se epic
never
tos
misses a
hyllyllä.
chance to tell customers he won a trout derby.
It was a 12-pounder.
Hey Tom, when'd you get that new California plate?
You remember that nice young couple who came from town last summer? With the funky van.
They sent you their license plate?
Their van got impounded. But I
Cool.
pulled some strings to get it out.
So by pulled strings, you mean you gave Eddie a discount on those new waiters?
I've got friends in high places.
Pormestari ehdokas.
Hey Tyler, candy or chips?
You know I got a sweet tooth, sis.
Karkki.
Sugar rush it is.
Okei, meillä on nyt mässy. Otetaanko me
That
limpska?
really is one enormous pumpkin.
Me ei puhuta oikeesti me luukattiin ton pumpkini tän niinku jääkaavin läpi. Mä luulin, että me katsotaan näitä limuja, mutta se olikin toi kurpitsa. Okei, ehkä me mennään näillä. Tyler, eikä nyt enempää oteta mitään. Mä en edes kysy, muuten me ruvetaan juttelemaan näistä jostain mätöistä. Mä menen nyt tänne kassalle, mä maksan näin, me häivytään täältä, okei.
Hey Tom,
There's something I can help you with?
How's business? Onko meidän pakko jutella jotain? Mä yritän ostaa nämä asiat, mutta sit täällä on vaan niinku, että meidän pitää jutella. Suomalaisen painajainen, että pitäisi niinku keskustella niitä näitä. Kysytään nyt sitten, miten business, how is business?
how's business?
Oh, a little light on customers, but that's given us time to finish up the inventory. I think we might close early. Maybe catch the final of Survival on Ice live. Don't tell Tessa, but I'm rooting for Butch.
Siellä katsellaan jotain
She
kunnon
thinks
hyvää
he's too cutthroat. I
reality-töitä.
say that's the game. You tried that new chocolate bar we got in last week?
Oh, no, not yet.
I didn't think I'd like it. Habanero and chocolate.
Habanero suklaata tullut.
But it's not
Aito
bad.
chilipää.
What'll they think up next, huh?
Mites sun pormestarikampanja?
What's next on the campaign trail?
A rally down at the harbor. The fishermen are getting pretty fed up with business as usual. I've got some ideas about how to keep the fish populations up,
Eli
but also put
kalastajia
food on the
vedotaan.
table. Grab some flyers. Help spread the word.
No, mua ei itseäni rehellisesti kiinnostaa, että mitä Tomille kuuluu, joten talk you later. Anteeksi.
Okay, I'll talk to you later.
Tuntuu, että mun on pakko jutella.
Man, Marianne used to say everything from the pulpit. Tessa hated it.
Pitäisikö
What
meidän
do we
lähteä?
still need to get?
Something to drink.
Aha, juotavaa. Me katsottiin niitä juomia, mutta sitten me katsottiinkin kurpitsa. Mehu ei, toi ei laskettu. Ehkä meidän pitää nyt, kun me kysyttiin, niin nyt me voidaan katsoa niitä juomia. Tai sitten pitääkö meidän kohdata nämä juomat tietyssä kulmassa?
Got
Ei.
any big plans in Juneau?
Oh, yeah. I'm...
Michael, you want me to pick up some birch syrup for you?
This has some roundabout
Koivusiirappia.
way of asking me to make you two my world famous pancakes.
Sitä.
Ooh, busted.
Me tarvitaan sitä juomaa, Tyler, mutta me ei nyt saada sitä juomaa tästä. Onks tää nyt joku bugi? Bugi? Onks täällä nyt sitten ne juomat, mitä me voidaan ottaa? No täällähän ne.
Tyler, you want water, soda, juice?
Whatever you want. I'm not picky.
Wish any of it sounded good.
Vettä vai limppari? Kyllä vesi on terveellinen.
I'm grabbing some water.
You do you, girl.
Okay, I think we're done here.
Tom will ring us up at the counter.
Eli uudestaan juttelemaan Tompan kanssa. Noniin.
Will that be all?
Yes. Thank you, Tom.
Jaha.
Oh, hi, Tessa. We
on
were just
Tess.
meaning to come talk to you.
Hi, Tessa. Long time no see.
My God, you look like a completely different person.
It's me. Plus beard.
Yes.
Good or
So
bad?
we were out at the old house today.
Heavens, why would you go there? Surprised it's even still standing.
Se on niin hirmusti.
We found some stuff in Marianne's room that took us by surprise.
Oh, really?
Miksi tässä on tämmönen
We want
tosi
to ask
outo
you some questions about her.
tilanne? Kysytäs tästä. Oh shit.
You're the only person who might have known Marianne better than us.
I don't know about that. It's been a decade, kids.
I know, but I need to ask.
What is it?
Did she ever talk about me being a boy?
No. It never came up. I found out much later, just like everybody else.
Marianne was obviously concerned. She really didn't confide in you at all?
Your mother was intensely private. She didn't need anyone else, and she made that clear.
But this was about Tyler. She was always willing to ask for help when it came to us.
Not at the end. Look, I have a lot on my plate today. I'm sorry. My advice to you would be to try to move on.
Eipä tästä nyt
It's
ollut
not that easy.
yhtään... Tää ei nyt ollut yhtään niinku... Ei helpottanut mitään tää
What
keskustelu.
happened that night? You can't understand something like that, but it was God's plan.
Klassikko.
all we
God's
can know.
plan.
I need to go now.
Yes.
Best of luck to you, truly.
Wow. Mä luulin, että toi Tessa oli jotenkin
What the
semmonen...
hell was that?
Tää.
I told you she wouldn't talk. It's like she's got CIA training.
Megasus.
It's weird, right?
Yeah, I feel it too. It's like something's on the tip of my tongue.
I guess me ei ollakaan vielä lähdössä täältä. Me ei varmaan ollakaan vielä lähdössä. No, mä seuraan sua. Onko sun vainu, Tyler? Tää on nyt... Täällä on jotain muisteltavaa.
Hey
Follow the
guys,
memory.
all done yet?
Yeah, Mom. Can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
I'm afraid there's no time for games today, sweetie. Now let's go.
Marianne, can you come here?
Sorry, Tessa, I'm in a bit of a hurry.
Oh, what's your excuse this time? Emergency repairs for the beaver dam?
Tessa, look.
No, I don't want to hear it. I want to talk to you Now.
Mitä ihmettä on
Do I need to
meneillä?
start calling in your debts?
Aha, se on ollut velkaa, rahaongelmia.
I'd completely forgotten about that.
I remember it, but not exactly like that. Here, let's see if we can call up my version, okay?
Aha, me muistetaan eri asioita, niin silloin meidän pitää... Molemmilla on eri muistot, niin sitten me nähdään molempien muistot, jotka saattaa olla vähän erilaisia.
Mom, can we go outside while you and Tessa play cards?
No, there's no time for games today.
Marianne, can we talk?
No, we can't. Just leave the groceries, kids. Let's go.
Don't. Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay?
Tämä oli ehkä vähän lempeämpi versio tää, minkä Tyler muisti.
Okay. We remember that slightly differently. I guess that makes sense. Rashomon, you know? But whatever happened, after that they walked to the counter, and then Marianne lashed out at Tessa, right?
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes.
Defended us because
Okay?
Tessa got all preachy.
Which is it going to be?
I want to talk to you now.
Kumpaan muistoon me mennään?
Marianne was looking for a fight.
Me nyt valitaanko? Täällä on iso merkitys täällä, minkä me valitaan.
Please,
Kumpi me
let's
halutaan muistaa? Kumpi me halutaan muistaa? Se, että se Tessa oli vihainen, vai se, että se oli tukeva ja ymmärtäväinen? Toi Tylerin versio oli paljon lempeämpi mun mielestä, niin mä en haluaisi uskoa siitä Tessasta pahaa, mutta nyt kun me nähtiin se... Se oli kuitenkin Mariannin ainoa ystävä. Ehkä mä ottaisin sen lempeämmän version.
Please, let's just talk for a few minutes. Okay? Please, Marianne, I'm just trying.
Stay away from my children. They don't need your guidance.
I'm just trying to help.
Sekö
I
on
don't
ollut...
need help. Not from you, not from anyone else in this fucking town. I'm done with all of you.
You're done with the food I give you? The fuel? Maybe you are, but the kids
Are my children, Tessa. Mine, not yours.
Please, let's not do this here. Let's go into my office.
Fine. Okay. You two, wait here. What is wrong with you?
Siltäkö se tuli se... Hei. Tuliko se Tessalta se
I'm still skeptical, but
eheytysleiri
okay. For
esite?
now, let's say Marianne was being Marianne.
Koska se heitti
Once
sen
they got into
God's
the
Plan
office, they
kortinkin.
both went at it hard.
What do you think they were arguing about? Me?
Don't know. It was impossible to hear anything after she cranked up the music. But hey, now that we know she was lying to our faces, let's ask her.
En tiedä. No, muistojen avulla me voidaan rupea tenttaamaan sitä. Se oli vähän ärsyttävää nyt. Hello Tessa, olisiko sulla aikaa jutella hetki?
Is there something I can do for you?
Your fight, minä suoraan asia. Unohdetaan toi just shopping. Mitäs sulle... Puhutaan siitä tappelusta, mikä sulla oli meidän äitin kanssa yli 10 vuotta sitten.
Earlier you said Marianne kept everything to herself. But you two had a big fight a few months before her death, didn't you?
We argued all the time. You'll have to be more specific.
This wasn't about who cheated at Canasta. This was intense. You locked yourselves in the office so we couldn't hear.
I'm sorry. It was a long time ago. Now, I was in the middle of something.
Okay. We'll leave you to it. Damn it.
I think she knows more than she's letting on.
Duh.
Tessa on
But
pahis.
there's no way to nail her down when we don't even know what we mean.
If we could pinpoint what it was about, she'd be out of excuses.
Sure, but how do we do that? The music was too loud to make out what they were saying.
Marianne and Tessa were obsessed with that song. It was on all the time.
What are you thinking?
We've been getting these visions whenever we see or hear something really emotional. Maybe listening to it will trigger something.
You may be onto something here, Ronan.
We can't go back to her with anything half-assed. We should go talk to Tom. Make sure we build as strong of a case as possible.
Okay. Let's see if we can figure out what song it was.
Okei, nyt selvitetään biisi. Mikä oli se niiden yhteinen lempparikappale? Moro taas 1000 kertaa. Kerropa nyt sit yhdestä biisistä.
This might be a weird question, but do you remember the song that Tessa and Marianne used to love? They played it all the time.
How could I forget? I think she's still got the CD back.
Ujuma.
A little worse for the wear.
Totta kai 10 vuotta oli joku CD jemmassa tuolla kassakoneen alla. Ehkä sitä on kuunneltu vielä senkin jälkeen, kun Mariannista on aika jättänyt, en tiedä.
I was happy when it got put away, to be honest. A bit cheesy for my tastes.
No niitä laitetaan soimaan. Muistoja. Spider sense is tingling.
Whoa. I just got hit with a flood of memories. You seen what I'm seeing?
Aika hurjat jotkut biisit ja tietyt hajut niin unlockkaa meissä ihan älyttömiä niin muistoja. Joku yksittäinen haju voi viedä sut tosi tarkkaan paikkaan ja hetkeen, minkä sä muistat vaikka sun lapsuudesta tai sun elämässä ajan. Musiikki tekee ihan samaa. Aika hurja miettiä. Kringet, äiti vähän tanssii.
Oh yeah? Tessa, come join me. I know you love this song.
No, I couldn't possibly. Some of us are actually trying to get work done here.
I forgot how carefree she could be.
Yeah. What the hell happened?
The kids keep pestering me for these candies, but they're so expensive.
I'll just grab a bag. It's fine.
Oh no, I can't.
Tessa on ollut kyllä ihan ystävällinen. Tarjonnut aika paljon. Meillä on kasvanut velka.
Write it down in your little notebook.
Okay. Whatever you want. There. Happy?
Yes. And I'll be by on Wednesday to help you close, like I promised.
Tessa acted like she was Marianne's mom's child.
I think you mean Tessa was self-righteous and treated Marianne like a charity case.
She was trying to help.
We should see if we can find that notebook she was holding. I know Tessa still keeps a bunch of it in here somewhere.
What are you doing here?
I thought you needed help with the store.
I needed help 2 hours ago. Have you been drinking?
Huh.
What? No, I just had a day, okay? I took a pill. I'm fine.
Marianne.
I said I'm fine. Kids, come on, let's go.
Wait,
Teemme
please.
pillerin
I have
solvetan.
something for you. Take a look at this when you get home, okay? They can handle this confusion. I've been working with these people for
Se antoi sen, mä sanoin, se antoi sen saakelin esitteen, eheytysleiri esitteen.
That pamphlet was Tessa gave to Marianne.
I don't know. I saw it in Marianne's room.
Damn.
Had a creepy vibe, but I didn't think much about it. It was bad though. Like maybe conversion therapy bad. I'm sorry.
Whoa.
Tessa ei ollutkaan
This is
hyvissä.
true. I want to know how Marianne felt about it. And we need to hit Tessa with some hard proof.
Pidäks me nyt kohtaamaan se? Tessa, me tiedetään kaikki. Me ruvetaan katsoa tuota kaappia.
Can I help you, Allison?
Oh, no thanks. I'm good. I'm just looking for something that I forgot.
Katsotaan vaan tätä kaappia, tätä teidän takahuoneen kaappia, tästä toi 2004.
2004.
Anything interesting?
Täällä näköjään on noita velkoja paid off. Elijah. Eric. Marianne.
No show. It looks like Marianne started flaking on her debt in October 2004.
5 months before that night.
On maksettu velat paitsi 5 kuukautta ennen. Okei. Nyt me voidaan jutella tästä asiasta. Löydettiin uusi tämmönen patsas. Collectible, hieno pelikaani. Onko meillä nyt tarpeeksi dataa, millä me voidaan konfronttaa toi Tessa? Vai onko vielä jotain, mitä me voitaisiin kerätä, minkä avulla me sitten haistatellaan sille?
Tessa, is it okay if I run a quick Google search? My phone's dead.
Sure, but make it quick. I'm going to need the computer.
Nopea googlaus tohon sun tiettarille. Täällä on tullut vähän vanhaa kunnon deafnotscam@.comilta. Mitäs mä kertoisin, että valtio haluaisi, tai on sulle velkaa jopa 10 tonnia. Tää ei ole laina, tää ei ole skämmi, ota tää tosissaan.
Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. Wait, what? Is that what she recommended for Tyler?
I don't know what to say.
I'm sorry, Tyler.
Yeah.
Let's see how Tessa explains this one away.
Okei, me löydettiin tärkeä liidi. Eli täällä on tämmönen kunnon uskonnollinen psykoosi tulilla. Pahoittelut, jos loukkaan jonkun uskoa tässä, joka ehkä uskoo sitten tähän, että saman sukupuolen edustajat eivät voi seurustella. Mun mielestäni voi. Täällä puhutaan siitä, että täällä on vanhempien opas estääkseen saman sukupuolen kiinnostumisen, toisista kiinnostumiseen ja eheytysleirin.
I think we've seen enough.
Yeah, we've got a good sense of what went
Oonataan
down.
Tessa.
Let's
Nyt
talk to
oonataan Tessa. No niin, Tessa. Mitäs sä haluaisit sanoa
Is there
meille?
something I can do for you?
Me muistetaan vähän yksityiskohtia.
We're back with details that should help your memory.
Oh, really?
Yes, really.
Marianne was having one of her days. You were trying to talk, but she wasn't cooperating. The two of you started arguing, and you went in the office and cranked up that song you both loved.
And when was that?
Well, our memories don't exactly have timestamps.
Ootas nyt, se oli siinä kirjasessa luki se October, mä muistan sen vaan.
October 2004. That was when she stopped trying to pay her debts, right?
Yes. I don't know why. She always found a way to pay before that. But we never argued about money. I was frustrated, but you can't squeeze blood from a stone.
Yeah, we didn't think you guys were arguing about money.
Sä kerroit siitä leiristä.
We know you support the Alliance for Traditional Families, and that you gave her the pamphlet about their camp.
What camp?
En mä tiedä, pikku eheytysleiri.
The Virtue Seekers Youth Camp. It was conversion therapy. You told her that Tyler should go there.
Look, your mother was in a bad place. It was clear she was coming apart at the seams. She told me she'd been struggling with you, and I'd heard such good things about that camp.
Your answer to my mother's bad moods was to send me to conversion therapy?
It's what I thought would help. Both of you, at the time. Tyler, it was worse than bad moods. She was not well. Not well at all.
Do you know what they do to kids in those places?
Aivo
I
peseen.
do. Now,
And how did Marianne take your helpful suggestion?
badly. She wanted to let you be whatever perfect little butterfly was in that cocoon.
Wow, oikeesti.
And yes, we argued about it.
So she was cool with who I was?
She was more than that.
What?
She loved you. Listen.
Tää on ollut yksi iso
I don't wanna
väärinkäsitys
be
tähän
rude,
mennessä.
But I really do have a lot on my plate today.
Okay. We'll get out of your way then.
Äiti oli
Thanks,
meidän
Tessa.
puolella. Nyt ollaan niinku todella hämmentyneitä. What the fuck? Mitä sit siellä tapahtui siellä vajassa sen aseen kanssa?
Can we grab our groceries?
Michael already put them in your trunk.
Okay, thanks. Bye, Tom.
See you later.
What are you thinking?
Just trying to wrap my brain around all that.
I can't believe you got Tessa Vecchi to talk about the past. Bravo.
Yeah. Marianne, she had my back. It really doesn't change much, right? She was still fucking crazy. She still tried to kill me. But knowing she was trying to protect me before whatever the hell happened that pushed her over the edge, it feels good, Allison.
Hey, look at me. You are allowed to feel however you are feeling about this.
God, I could use a smoke.
You're speaking my language.
Miten kauhea tilanne.
Sorry, I'm just
Miltä Tylerista tuntuu?
thinking about what this means.
Yeah, me too.
Ja sä otat tommosen asian, kun sä luulet, että sun äiti vihas sua.
It's a good thing Eddie's expecting us. He knew Marianne pretty well, and he was in charge of her case.
Did he ever mention anything about the investigation to you?
No, I never asked. And I'm sure he thought I was better off not knowing.
Guess that might have made for some awkward dinner conversation.
Exactly. But I mean, he's a good cop. Thorough. I'm sure he's got something. Let's go.
Tosi karut setit oikeesti. Nyt mennään katsomaan sitä Eddie, josta meillä oli tosi paha fiilis, koska Eddie oli se, joka meitä kuulusteli Tyleria silloin pienenä. Ja sen verran me ollaan häntä nähty, ja hän siis vielä kertauksena niin on vähän niin kuin adoptoinut, ottanut no, ei voi nyt sanoa huostaan, kuulostaa paha, ottanut siipensä alle tämän Allytönin täällä.
This is kind of bleak.
It's usually more crowded, but the other officers punch out at 6 o'clock sharp.
There's no crime after 6?
In the mean streets of Delos Crossing?
Tämmöisessä
Just
paikassa
bears
näinkin
and
monta
drunken
poliisia.
disorderlies. And Uncle Eddie can usually handle them on his own.
But what about drunk bears?
Anyway, he's probably in his office, upstairs.
Täällä varmaan tulee jotain karmivia muistoja vuosien takaa.
Damn, they still got this creepy mascot, huh?
What? Officer Justin Beaver is not creepy. He's Delos Crossing's longest-serving officer.
I am the law. Okay.
Home sweet home.
You spent a lot of time here growing up?
Yeah, whenever Eddie was working. The whole precinct's basically family.
Se on hyvä kokeilla kaikki huoneisiin, mihin ei todellakaan meidän kuuluisi mennä. Mutta
Freezing in here.
Locked.
ehkä jättäisi tuollaista yksinään tänne hyrräämään lämmittämään. Tää näyttää siltä, täällä on vedetty vähän paperitöitä, niin nuo paperit syttyy tulee. Kevin Sutton. Dean Becker.
Claire Brown went missing on a snowmobile trip?
Yeah. I thought you were still here when it happened. Oh, Greg's. Just leaving this out on display again.
Greg's. Like Officer Greg's? The one who was with us that night?
Yeah, he's still here. You remember Dan and Shelby?
I think so. The high schoolers who were always pissing Tessa off because they would blast fish and make out in the Vecchi's parking lot.
Yep. Dan's a cop now. They're married and have a kid, a dog, the whole shebang.
Damn. When did everybody decide to become an adult?
Se täällä on joku muisto. Tinglaa. Muistot tinglaa, mutta nyt ne hävis.
Whew. That is going to smell lovely tomorrow.
It's from Tessa's restaurant, right?
Uh-huh.
Klassikko.
Everyone eats there
Jättää
all the
ruuatta.
time. It's as exciting as food gets in Delos Crossing. That's Denise Wilson's desk. Remember her? Remember this fella?
No way. Is that Jet?
Yep. He died last year putting himself between D and
Koira.
air.
Oh, damn. Poor D.
Pidetään koira sinne.
I think D was a dog in a past life.
Ihana muisto. Koiran kuva sinne. Tuliko siitä hieno? Nähdäänkö se? Osaispa vaan tulleen tietysti tuhertaa jonkun tommosen kuvan. Olisi niin epic. Sled dog winner list.
She's obsessed with sled dog races now.
Is that even a thing?
Yeah, I always thought she was a bit of an oddball, but in a good way. She's passionate.
Passionate. Yeah.
Oh no, it was her birthday. I completely forgot.
You're a terrible person.
Mut
It's
ei,
your fault.
me
I was so
piirrettiin-
excited to see you that it completely slipped my mind.
Me piirrettiin koira sinne. Se oli nyt meidän synttärilahja. Noniin. Siinä on muistettava asia.
Come on, man. We can't make these poor kids sleep here.
The mailbox bandit.
Well, where do you suggest they go? Social services will be here in a few hours, and this is the only room with a bed.
Holding cellissä ollut noin
Anywhere
lapset.
but a cell. We'll find some other place.
Okay.
Here we go again.
God, not here too. I'm not ready.
Me neither.
Something's in the way. Tyler, you coming?
Allison, hey. Just finishing up a call. Trying to convince Melinda the Ravens and her garbage aren't police business. Give me a few minutes.
Sure.
Make yourselves a cup of coffee.
Nuorekkaan näköinen
Here's the key to the break room.
isäehdokas.
Thanks.
Come back upstairs when you're done, okay?
Coffee sound good? The machine is in the break room downstairs.
Oli paljon nuoremman näköinen kuin mä oletin toi Edi. Se on hyvä mennä sinne armoryyn hakemaan joku ase takatasku. Juodaan vettä, kiitos Henonen.
No,
break room?
I really thought I'd
Se
locked
näyttää
those
siltä.
memories in some deep, deep part of my brain. Something's in the way.
Okei, se viittasi just siihen, että ton oven edessä oli jotain. Tässä olisi jotain muistettavaa taas. Onko se täällä? Siinä on remember.
Where are we going?
We're just gonna sit down in here, and I'm gonna ask you a few questions, okay?
Okay.
Miettikää nyt, miten tommonen vaikuttaa lapseen.
You okay?
Yeah. I just usually try my best not to remember that night when I'm here.
I would too.
Okei, mennään nyt sinne break roomiin. Ehkä sinne pääsee tästä tästä ovesta.
Okay, let's go in.
Siellä on locker room. Snack machine.
I'm just feeling a little nauseous.
Days without bear. Sighting. 4.
You think they'll
Tähän se oli taas sanomassa.
You sure you want coffee this late in the day? You'll be up all night.
I don't think I'll sleep much anyways. Too much on my mind.
Those dusty couches won't make it any easier. Hey, you okay?
Nyt alkaa tulee jotain vanhoja muistoja. Kö?
I can't do this. Calm down, Allison. Stick to the plan. Come on, don't freak out on me now. I can't, please, I can't lie. We already lied. It's all gonna be fine, okay?
Tänään on valehdella. Hetkinen.
You okay?
Tänään on valehdellut poliisisedälle.
Honestly, no. Do you ever regret?
No. No way. Well, maybe once or twice early on, but now, no way. I mean, look where we're at. Look where I'm at.
Uncle Eddie's probably done by now. We should go find him.
Do you mind if I go inside that room for a second?
You sure? It's the first time I've been in here since that night. Eddie was so uncomfortable he dropped a bait.
Here. Have a seat.
All right.
Damn it. No. Sorry.
Huh, they kept this?
What?
It's that vase. They glued it back together. Huh. What's that
Mitäs
back
täältä
there?
löytyy?
No way. Have you been hiding back here all this time?
Näitä vaan tulee vastaan koko ajan. Nämä on siis näitä meidän omasta, niinku näiden lapsuudesta, näitä jotain hahmoja, mitä on tehnyt Mariannin kanssa. Ice King löytyi sieltä. Ei mitään muuta. Ei ollut mitään muuta. Me voidaan jutella Tylerin kanssa.
So, isn't Brown waiting for us? We should head back to his office.
Niin sitä mä sanoin sen jo. Siis Allison sanoi sen jo. Mitäs täällä on muistettava?
Why did you separate us? Is Ollie okay?
Ollie's just fine, honey. They're all in the other room having cocoa. Everything's gonna be okay. I need to ask you a few questions now. Come with me.
You're awfully...
Joo, mä oon quiet. Kyllä tää meistä varmaan vähän herättää. Etenkin kun me ollaan yhdessä täällä, me ruvetaan muistetaan näitä asioita. Okei, Eddie. Me olemme nyt koonneet palasia yhteen ja...
Hey, sorry that took so long. Sometimes these old folks want us to come out just because they're lonely.
No worries, Uncle. Hey, do you remember this guy?
Yeah, of course. How can I forget? Tyler Ronan, back in Delos Crossing.
It's good to be back.
And just look at you. A man grown.
Yep, guess I ate my Wheaties.
The whole clan's so proud of you.
Eddie onkin ihan vaikuttaa hyvältä ajalta.
Fireweed. I always say children are the future.
I thought that was Whitney Houston.
Come on, bro. She stole her entire act from me. Everybody knows that. Look at you two. Reunited and it feels so good, huh?
Yeah, not sure how I got by without this dork. Look, Eddie, we aren't here just to say hi. We found something in Marianne's room. Things aren't really adding up anymore, and we've got questions.
Oh yeah?
Murehtiko se jotain?
Did she mention anything about us that might have been worrying her? About Tyler in particular?
No. She dealt with those kind of worries all on her own. Kept the rest of us at arm's length.
I see.
Klassikko, ei puhuta tunteista,
I will
murheista.
tell you one thing though.
Määrähditä itsekseen.
Your mom. Never knew her to hate anyone for being unconventional. Usually, it's the other way around.
Mitkä se viimeiset päivät mahtaa olla?
Did anyone mention anything about her behavior in the days leading up to that day? Anything at all?
No. Everyone I talked to said it took them by surprise.
Did you see her at all? Like, in those last few days?
No. I hadn't seen her for weeks. Maybe a month before.
Outoa. Miten sitä ei edes näkynyt missään enää?
Thanks, Uncle Eddie.
Piilotteliko se vaan
Go on
siellä
my
meidän
advice.
kotona?
Nothing good comes from stirring up old memories.
We don't really have a choice about that.
There's always a choice, son. I know sometimes it doesn't seem like it, but there is.
Can we take a look at her file? Maybe we'd see something you didn't.
Her file?
Her case file, her police file, whatever you call it. You keep those pretty much forever, right?
We do, but I can't just pull it out right here, right now. There are procedures.
But you're the chief.
which makes it even more important that I follow procedure.
Look, Chief Brown, are you gonna help us, or are you gonna be a cop about
Tyler!
this?
No need, Tyler.
No, it's fine. Tyler, I know you resent me, but fireweed was the best deal I could get you.
I'm not mad about fireweed, but I may be a little salty you kept my sister away for 7 fucking years.
That's what this is about? Look, that was the court's recommendation. They're the experts. I just went along.
Yeah, sure you did.
Trust me, son. We all believed that what happened that night was self-defense, but we couldn't be sure.
I can't believe this.
Look, we couldn't be sure, okay? I was trying to protect you both.
So you still not sure?
What?
You still
Tyler,
think keeping us apart was the right call?
She was traumatized.
We needed each other to heal, and you took that away
Tyler,
from
nyt kusee
us.
ehkä nää
So why
hommat.
didn't you let your sister visit when you turned 18
Uncle,
then, huh?
please. Let's move
Ikävää.
on.
She's never gonna tell you how
Ikävää.
much that hurt her, but it did.
That was about me. It wasn't about her. Allison gets that, and 3 years is nothing compared to 7. Right, Allie?
Oh no. No. Okei, Tyler on ehkä vähän kohtuuton nyt. Se ehkä nyt purkaa sen agroa ihan turhaan mun mielestäni tohon Tyler purkaa sen agroa nyt ihan turhaan mun mielestä Ediin. Joten tää ylempi vaihtoehto, Eddie did his best for me. Kuin being kept apart was wrong. Kyllä ehdottomasti. Mä haluan nyt puolustaa tätä Eddie. Se vaikuttaa ihan hyvältä ajalta, musta tuntuu. Se teki vaan sen, mitä sen piti. Se on chief officer. Mä suututan varmaan
Eddie was just doing his best to protect me. To protect his family.
I thought I was your family.
You are. 7 years apart didn't change that. 10 years apart didn't either. But Eddie's family too. Look, we've all fucked up. We've all hurt each other. But isn't that what family's for? Can't we just move on?
Sounds like the right call. Times like this, I wonder who raised who.
We're gonna stay the night at the old house. We better get going.
You want to grab a bite first? It's on me. Don't want to send you out there with empty stomachs.
I would not turn that down. Okay, let's go.
Tyler, niele, kiukkumäkö. Suck it up. Come on. What the fuck? Hey. What the fuck was that? Näyttikö se, mitä mä näin? Tän ei pitänyt olla kummituspeli. Älä. Tää hei. Tää näyttää pahalta. Tää näyttää erittäin pahalta. Hetkinen. Mikä se nyt? Hetkinen. What the fuck? Okei. Toi on nyt se mörkölli, mikä oli niiden yhteisissä saduissa, leikeissä. Oltiinko me vaan kuukuu? Kuviteltiinko me nyt kaikki? Oliko tää vaan yksi sekopäinen leikki ja tää on vaan väärinkäsitys?
Please, Mom. I'm sorry I cut my hair. I won't do it again.
I'm going to kill you!
No. Please. Please. Mom. Mom, please. No, don't do this.
Hetkinen. No. Se oli Allison?
What?
What?
Allison? I killed her. Allison, we need to call for help. I killed her. No, you didn't. I killed her. And when they come, that's what we're gonna tell them. No, no. Yes. We look out for each other. That's what goblins do.
What?
And brothers and sisters. It's gonna be okay. We're gonna be okay.
Vittu mikä käänne. Herra Jumala. Oh my god. Se oli episode 1, chapter 1. Jesus. Mikä käänne. En mä edes ajatellut tollasta. En mä edes ehtinyt miettiä tollasta vaihtoehtoa. Tuossa kohtaa mulla tuli vaan semmonen mieleen, että nyt oli joku... Niin toi oli joku leikki, mikä meni... Mä koko ajan ehkä mietin jopa, että se äiti tappoi itsensä. Mut sit... Wow. Nyt joutuu vähän sulattelemaan, mitä ihmettä tossa tapahtuu. Olen hämmentynyt. En tiedä mitä ajatella. Ne päätti yhdessä, että Tyler ottaisi kaiken syyn niskoilleen. Miksi? Kokiks hän, että hän on nyt urheempi heistä kahdesta. Hän selvii se, mitä ikinä tapahtuukaan, että hän selvii siitä. En mä tiedä. Okei, Tyler and Allison. Katsotaan mitä muut ihmiset on päättänyt. Tämähän on parasta. Minä ja enemmistö otettiin vastaan se Edin peace offering, eli se sormus, mikä tarjottiin siellä lossilla tai lautalla. Oikeastaan 15% kieltäytyi, 11% heitti sen veteen, 81% selvitti sen oviridlen. Mä en ois selvittänyt sitä ilman, että mä googlasin. Jotkut ois pustannut sen open sen oven vaan, eli jos ei selvitä sitä, niin ois vaan rikkonut sen. Siinä oltaisiin siis päästy joka tapauksessa sisään. 52% valitsi Tylerin muiston, koska se tuntui jotenkin vähän paremmalta, mutta sekin otti vähän ikävän käänteen mun mielestäni, mutta joo, aika 50-50. Oho, 70% enemmistö oli Tylerin puolella siinä isossa päätöksessä tuossa loppuun kohden, mutta mä olin Edin puolella tuolla Allisonilla. Jännä. Ehkä moni tästä tätä pelaavaa yrittää pitää näitä niin kuin sisaruksia tavallaan, että ne pitäisi toistensa puolia enemmän, ja sitten jotenkin ehkä ajattelin, että se Tyleri on parempi siinä. En mä tiedä. Mun mielestä se Eddie oli parempi. Tyler earned Sam's respect. Tessa avautui. 47% sai sen totuuden ulos, 24% ei saanut vastausta. Ja 29% no aika hyvin jakautui niin tavallaan melkein puolet ja puolet tuohon, että ei mennyt niin kuin, että sai sen totuuden pihalle. Se on sitten se seuraava episode, ja siitä jatketaan sitten taas ensi kerralla. Aikamoinen startti. Mä en oikein tiedä, mitä tästä nyt eteenpäin sitten. Mietityttää. Oho.